Hello and welcome back to another video of Trainz A New Era. I am Speed Demon TS10, or again in the world of trains, I am the original Speed Demon. And today I'll be driving the newest steam locomotive from K&L Trainz, Atlanta and West Point's 462 Pacific, number 290. And joining in the double header is her sister, Western Railway of Alabama's number 190. And once again, excellent work as always, Steve, on these incredible, most realistic steam locomotives for trains. And again, I'm just absolutely loving and enjoying each one of these locomotives. So there is a lot to go over with this file or set. So wow, where to begin? Well, how about the interior? And wow, we got another fully custom built interior of the 290, and this is really incredible. And this interior actually has some features that not even the game itself has, or features that aren't in the game but that locomotive has in real life. So what I mean by that? Well, let's look at the fireman side here. For example, we have the emergency brake, or the oh crap brake. So if the fireman sees an obstruction up ahead or something's on the tracks, he can enable this and then turn the valve. That drops all the air pressure out and all the brakes on the train come on. So that is really cool. Then we got the different Stoker control valves. Really nice. We got the injector shut-off valve. And on the fireman and engineer side, we got the water drain valve. We got the firebox door shut-off valve. Got the fireman's injector. Then, of course, we have the different viewpoints of the locomotive, and wow, this is just, again, really incredible from K&L Trainz. It's absolutely mind-blowing. And then over here we have the blowdown, or if we go to the outside view, and again, the blowdown effect is the same as the secondary whistle. So do that, go to settings, control, driver, all the way down, and this is what you're looking for, the second whistle / horn. So let's see what else. Oh yeah, we got this advanced way of putting water in the boiler. So if we were to take the injector, put it in a prime position, we open this, what that does is allows the steam draft to begin pumping water into the boiler. But for today's double header run, I'm just going to use the injector lever because I'm only one guy running the whole train. So go ahead and start filling the boilers up. So let's see what else. Oh yeah, we got this. This is another feature that the game doesn't have, but the engine does. It's a brake cutout. What that does is it allows us to test the brakes on the train in real life. Then up here, we can open and close the roof vents. We can open and close the cab doors. We can open and close the oh god, I forgot what these things are called. But yeah, we can do that. We can do the same thing on the fireman side. This is just really incredible. And also, we got our bell knob. That's really cool. You can hear the little steam hiss that turns it on and off. And we got the same thing with the sander. Again, really nice. And it's just not just the looks and the functions of the, or I mean, not only they capture the looks of the cab, but the sounds too. All the steam hiss and the levers. Man. This is our blower. So, let's see. Anything else? Oh yeah. We got a headlight switch here. If we go halfway, that turns on the headlight to the dim position. But if we go all the way forward, we have the high beams. Again, that's really incredible. Alright, let's see. Okay, so for this run, I'll be using Excursion version 1 of number 290. This is what she looked like in 92 when she pulled the New Georgia Excursion. When she made a run to Alabama, Montgomery, Alabama. So, some things we can do to the engine. We can add the smoke lifter on the stack, the candlesticks for the headlight, the eagle on the cylinder head. I mean, not cylinder head, the smoke box door. But speaking of cylinders, we can add the star cylinders. Yep. There goes one of the camelbacks doing some shunting. So, interestingly, the Excursion versions of number 290 has the fake cab figures of the 5 people that ran her on that same excursion. So for the engineer side, we got Mr. Wallace Haywood. And on the fireman side here, we got Conrad Cheney. Then we can also add the other firemen that were on the excursion. Foster Peterson, Bill Denning, and Bill McGee. Forgive me if I'm mispronouncing the names. And then also, we can also open and close the cab doors on the outside. And we can also open the roof vents. And then something new with this engine, we can control the livery with the slide bar. So now we got the white wall sidewalls, and also on the driver and the pilot wheels and cow catcher. And we can control what style we want. So I remember this was like a checklist or a check thing, like on Puri Maquette's 1225, but now we got it controlled as a slider. That's really nice. And then, well, sounds like we're getting ready to go rock and roll, so alright, hope you all enjoyed today's run, and I will talk to you again when we reach the next station. hope y'all enjoyed today's run. And where was I last? Oh yeah. Um, well, guess we'll go ahead and show what comes with the entire file or set of 290. Everything here is what comes with the file. So over here we have 290, which they originally looked like when she first arrived at the Atlanta West Point Railroad. So we got the same interior, and of course we got the same whistle. Then what we can do is we can add the candlesticks on the headlight, the eagle on the smoke box door, and the smoke lifter on the stack. And then of course we can open and close the cab doors, and also on the roof vents too. And then also, what I was going to show was her sister 190 of the Western Railway of Alabama. So we could do the same thing to her on the original. Candlesticks, the eagle, and the smoke lifter, and the cab doors, and the roof vents. And both the original 290 and 190, I believe, have the Steve Bill figures, or the new figures of that Steve was going to make of himself and Bill. And then over here we got where we're using the Excursion version 1 of 290. And then we got here the extra water tender. That's the new Georgia, or was formerly Southern, the WT52 extra water tender. And then over here we got version 2, or Excursion version 2 of number 290. And we can do the same stuff as version 1. So the only difference between version 1 and version 2 is version 2 has a lighter color smoke box and the 2-bulb headlight. And then also we got the Southern extra water tender, the WT52. And just to show a comparison between the difference between the original 290 and the Excursion version is the tender, pretty much. Because back in the 80s when 290 was being restored, it was discovered that her tender was in poor condition, so they created and modified a new tender, which increased the tender from 15 tons to 20 tons, but the water capability went down from 11,000 gallons to 9,500 gallons. And this extra water tender holds 13.5 or 13,500 gallons, so overall water capacity on the Excursion is 23,000 gallons of water. And then of course the coal level goes down, and then we got working tender lights. And one thing I still don't understand with Trainz itself is whenever I go inside in the cab view, it automatically puts the front headlight on. Like if I put it in reverse, front headlight stays on. I don't know. That's just a side thought. Oh yeah, and the Tender has different viewpoints as well. And then over here, we have the 14 car consist of the new Georgia Excursion, and of course we were pulling the same Excursion, but I had 5 extra cars on the end of this train, just to make it a 20 car challenge for the 2 Pacifics. But yeah, we got the entire 14 car Excursion, and each of these passenger cars has different viewpoints and full-blown custom interiors. Oh, hello. Wait, what am I sitting on? Am I on this guy's shoulder? Okay. So yeah, each of these cars have the viewpoints and custom interiors of that car, and wow, it's just really incredible that you can tell that Steve Lero has put in so much work in each of these projects, and it is just, again, absolutely incredible. Each and every one of these cars has the viewpoints, the interior, everything about this project is just amazing. And oh yeah, I was looking through each of these passenger cars because I noticed since the when I did the double header with Strasburg 90 and Frisco 1630, I found Easter eggs in the presidential car, and I was looking very thoroughly to see if K&L Trainz has added more Easter egg surprises, and I could not find any, so I don't think there are any surprises. But that just goes to show, you never know, when or where K&L Trainz will sneak in Easter egg surprises, and it's like a good guessing game, like a good investigation. So, but once again, excellent work as always, Steve, on these incredible, most realistic steam locomotives for trains, and again, it's just, you can see how much detail that he puts into each one of these steam engines, both inside and out, audio, sound, visual. It's everything he does to make these locomotives as real as possible, right down to like the fraction of an inch. He gets everything just, everything perfect. And well, like I said, if K&L Trainz is now going to do full custom built interiors for all the future locomotives, then we might have to wait a little longer to get the new locomotive that K&L Trainz is working on. But again, look at the reward. Look at all the how incredible this engine has been, and inside and outside the coach cars, and oh yeah, almost forgot the there's a new feature on the coach cars. The diaphragm on these coach cars, they flex and bend when the cars go over like switches or turns. So let's see if I can edit a example in. So yeah, and again, it just shows how much work that Steve Laro puts into these locomotives, and you know, I will always wait till the locomotive is finished, cause you know that's what I always appreciate that K&L Trainz does is, you know, they take the time to make sure everything is like perfect right to the fraction of an inch, cause that's how good, how incredible these locomotives are. And I would say we need to give a 21 gun salute to Steve Laro, but I don't think 21 guns is enough, so how about 101? I don't know if that was actually 101 guns, but again, you know, big salute to Steve Laro, who always does an incredible job on these locomotives. And if you would like to get this locomotive for your trains, there'll be a link in the description down below to the K&L Trainz website, and there will also be a link in the description down below to the promo video of this engine, and also a link to the K&L Trainz YouTube channel. And if you want to see where number 290 is, she is currently on display at the Southeastern Railway Museum in Georgia. So there'll be a link to the museum. And also, if you'd like to help support this channel, help keep these videos going, there'll be a link in the description down below to my Patreon page. Any donation, big or small, even if it's just $1 a month, I'd be very grateful of your generous donation. Just anything that can help keep these videos going, keep these videos rolling. And I am still trying to reach one goal on my Patreon page, or would be my second goal, is if I can start earning $65 a month. That will allow me to go and buy Trains Railroad Simulator 2019, and I can start using that for all my future videos, and it'll also be able to help fund to purchase new routes. And oh yeah, I also saw on K&L Trainz' Facebook page that there is another engine being worked on. Southern's 462 Pacific, the Southern Crescent. So that is looking really incredible. So when that engine gets released, I'll make a video on it. And also saw that K&L Trainz is also doing work again with Approach Medium, making a 280 locomotive for the Hudson and Western Railroad, or route that Approach Medium is working on. So that'd be really cool. So I don't know if I'll be able to purchase the route, but I'm definitely going to try to hope get both engines when they're released. So So thank you all so much for watching, and I will talk to you again in the next one.